Most course creators spend far too much time recording long chapter lectures, when what learners actually need is a short, structured overview. In this video, I'm going to show you how to use NotebookLM's built-in video overview feature to automatically generate a professional Chapter 2 introduction for our workplace health and safety course. No scripting from scratch, no hardware, no software, just structured content turned into a ready-to-use video overview. Let's begin. Here's what I'll show you. First, how to prepare your chapter correctly. Second, how to use NotebookLM's video overview feature. Third, how to refine the output. And finally, how to place it inside Moodle properly. Before we even open NotebookLM, your content must be structured. AI works best when your chapter is clean and organized. For Chapter 2, I've structured it like this: Introduction, Key Concepts, Real-world examples, Common mistakes, and the summary. That's it. Notice something really important. I'm not dumping random text into AI. I'm giving it instructional structure. Structure first, generate second. That's the rule. I'm in NotebookLM. You can go to notebooklm.google.com. If you don't have an account, please create an account. Once you're here, you can either click on Create a New Notebook or you can click Create New. So I'll click on Create New Notebook. This opens. I'll then upload my source. So there's my source. I'll open it and there it's uploaded. You'll see a check mark when it's ready for use. You'll see that NotebookLM created a name for my document, but I want to replace this with my own name. So I'll replace it with the name of the source document. So I'll just give it the name of my source document and press enter on my keyboard, and immediately it will change the name. Now NotebookLM will treat this document as the source of truth. So everything the video overview generates will be based on this content. And that is actually what makes it so powerful. It stays grounded in your material. So now head on over to the studio and click on Video Overview. Immediately it will start generating the video overview based on your source document. This will take some time. And just like that, we have our structured video overview of Chapter 2. Now we can click on it to listen to it. Now, don't just accept it immediately. Here's how I evaluate it. First, does it clearly explain the differences between key concepts? Second, does it include practical examples? Third, does it end with a clear transition to the quiz or to an activity? If something feels too generic, I refine it. So I change the prompt. And I will show you in the second section of this video how to actually use a prompt to generate a more precise video. So think of NotebookLM as your junior instructional designer. You still direct it, you refine it, you improve it, but you're saving 80% of the effort. I'll now download this video. There it's done. I'll go to my Moodle site. I'll go to module 2 to my video. I'll click on it. Remember, we've added this video in our first video of this series. I'll go to settings. I'll then go to my YouTube banner here. I'll then remove this link and then I'll upload my video here. Remember, you can upload it to YouTube and paste the link in here, but for this video I'll just upload the one that I've just downloaded. I'll upload that. Remember, this isn't best practice. Don't upload, rather use the link. I'll scroll down and I'll save and display, and there my video is uploaded. The users can watch it. While watching it, they can make cues, notes, and a summary they can save it and they can copy it. So this is the first option available making use of NotebookLM. Now the second option available, it's more precise. We'll use a prompt for that. So I'll go back to Studio. I'll use my same source document, but this time open a new tab. Then the dots here, click on it, and then go to Gemini. Click on Gemini, also a free tool. So in here, also like ChatGPT or NotebookLM and so forth, you can also prompt here the AI and it will generate content. Now what makes Gemini is so unique and why don't we use ChatGPT for this? Okay, I'll show you. Click on the plus and now you'll see NotebookLM integration within Gemini. Okay, so I'll click on NotebookLM and it will display all my notebooks that I have available in NotebookLM. So this one is called Hazard Identification and Risk Awareness. So there's Hazard Identification, Risk Awareness. I'll click on that and I'll click on Add. Immediately Gemini knows what's in my notebook, the content here, and it will base the prompt that I will just add to it. It will base the prompt on that specific notebook. So I'll paste my prompt in here. So it says here, let's just scroll up. You're an expert instructional designer and learning experience architect, and there I provide the specific prompt. The video must be 3 to 4 minutes long, structured. So I specify here exactly what I want. So this becomes more structured. So instead of letting NotebookLM guess what kind of video overview I want, I use Gemini to design a structured generation prompt. That way, NotebookLM produces a tighter, more instructional result. Click on Generate or Submit. And now Gemini will use my notebook to generate a specific prompt for NotebookLM. As you can see, it started already. So there's the hook, there's the defining basics, there's the real world example, common mistakes to avoid, a summary and a transition, the style guidelines. Okay, so now I can just copy this. I'll copy it up until here. I'll go back to NotebookLM. This time I won't click on video overview. I'll click on the pencil icon. In here I make sure that it's on explainer. So you can also choose brief. You can also choose a language and you can also choose a visual style. I'll leave it on auto detect, but you can select one. I'll scroll down and I'll paste my prompt in here and I'll click on generate. It will then start generating my new video overview. And there it's done. Now you can click on it. Now compare the first version to the second version, and I can guarantee you that the second version, where we added the prompt, will be more structured and in line with your specific source document. If you want to refine it further, you'll see that there's a pencil icon there. You can see the custom prompt that we used. You can copy this and make modifications to this custom prompt and then generate another video overview to see if you can improve it even further. But for now, I'll download this by clicking on download, and then I'll upload my second version. Okay, so what I'll do is I'll replace this one. I'll click on settings. I'll remove this one and then click upload and then upload my second one. I'll then save and display. Now let's listen to the second one.
All right, let's talk about a skill that's way more than just a rule in a safety manual. It's basically a superpower. We're talking about hazard awareness, which is really the ability to spot a potential problem before it can hurt you or anyone on your team. So let's just dive right in. I want you to take a second and really think about this. What's the number one reason people get hurt at work? Is it some huge equipment failure, some big chemical spill? What's the first thing that pops into your head? Well, the answer is actually surprisingly simple. It's the hazard that gets missed, the one we ignore or just plain don't see. You know, most injuries don't come from some big dramatic event. They happen because of the small, everyday things we walk right past thinking, oh, that's not my problem.
Okay, so let's go to NotebookLM, let's go to Studio, and let's listen to the first one.
All right, today we're jumping into something that is absolutely critical for workplace safety, but honestly gets overlooked all the time. We're talking about learning to spot danger before it becomes a disaster. It's all about training your brain to see your workplace with a whole new set of eyes. So let me ask you something right off the bat. Just think about where you work for a second. What do you figure is the number one cause of injuries? Is it, the big, heavy machinery? Maybe it's handling certain chemicals. What do you think? Well, the answer is actually way simpler than you might think. Most injuries at work don't happen because of some huge, obvious danger. Nope, they happen when a hazard is either completely missed or...
So, as you can see, this one is more focused. And as we go through the video, you'll definitely see a difference between where we provided a prompt and where we just asked NotebookLM to generate the video by clicking on this. So let's go back to our course, and there our video is now in place. Now here's something really important. Course creators often overproduce content. They record 20 minutes of video when learners only need a focused introduction, a 3 to 5 minute video overview like this video that we've just created. It explains what the chapter is about, why it matters, what learners should pay attention to, and what they'll do next. That is instructional efficiency. And with NotebookLM's video overview feature, you can generate all 8 module introductions in under an hour. That's automation properly done. So today we prepared the structured chapter 2 content. We used NotebookLM's video overview feature, refined the prompt, we exported the video, and then we've embedded it in Moodle. And this is how you build faster without lowering quality. In our next video, I'll focus on the slide deck, but remember NotebookLM exports this as PDF, but I'll show you how to turn this into PowerPoint slides and with audio overview. I'll see you in the next video.